Throwing here, or SimGamerJen I should say. Welcome to the channel, welcome to ATS. Hope your day's going well, or has gone well. We've got a new trailer, which we saw at the end of the last episode. We've picked up a bulldozer, which is heading back to... Where are we heading? That's a good question. I've forgotten where we're heading to. Springfield, Missouri. That's where we're heading to. Although I'm not quite sure why that's not picked up the... There we go, yeah. Bulldozer, Springfield, and we are £40,000. So another addition is a camera. Hello. I thought that might add a little bit of a personal touch. See lots of people doing that. Yeah, I've got a green screen behind because I'm kind of in my dining room. So my dining room table and then the back door and everything, so you don't want to see all of that rubbish. But yeah, just thought you'd see who I am. So hi. So yeah, let's. I got a keyboard on my lap, you see, because it's the only way that I can kind of do stuff with, and it's the one that keeps playing up with me. Every so often I get problems with it, but let's get cracking. And I've got my stream deck down the front here, so we're all good to go there. Don't have the... Right, let's go. It's a long old trailer. So yeah, you'll see me pull some like really weird facial expressions as we're moving around, as I concentrate on what I'm doing. But yep, it'll be fun, I'm sure it will. So this is like a one-way system here. We've got to go all the way around to get out. I was hoping that was going to be clear then. Very long. Turn right. I'm gonna have to swing it right out here to get around here. Probably could have done with getting a shorter one. Ooh, dear. So what were we talking about the last time? I can't remember. I think the playoffs and everything, wasn't it? So yeah, some interesting results in the playoffs. Or did we talk about those? I think they'd already sorted themselves out, hadn't they? I don't know. But finals all kick off tomorrow. Championship tomorrow. Sheffield United, Leeds United. Be an interesting one. Looking at that one with interest, because whoever doesn't win that one, after 100 yards, turn right. Wrexham will be off to play them. Turn right. Oh, this looks busy. Gonna have to swing round because we've got this telegraph pole here, or power pole. So I need this to be clear. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm not in a hurry.
Go straight.
Yeah, so that's the championship, and then Sunday we got the League One. So that was an interesting set of results there. So Lake Norian against Charlton in that one.
Keep right.
Wasn't anything else coming on that one. I did check.
Keep left. After
Ernie, what are
15
you
yards,
doing?
exit left ahead. Exit left ahead.
We made it out of there.
Keep left.
Need to get over. Right. I think we might just be on our way. Probably going to need to fill up at some point. So yeah, that's League One, and then League Two is on Bank Holiday Monday. Bank Holiday in the UK Monday. Another one of those that comes in like, get loads of them in a block, and this will be the last one now till August, and then that will be the only one until Christmas. So yeah, who's that one? That was some interesting stuff there. Walsall AFC Wimbledon. So they beat Newport. Walsall beat Chesterfield. Leyton Orient beat Stockport. Charlton beat Wickham. Leeds beat... No, it's not Leeds. What am I talking about? It's not Sheffield United and Leeds, is it? Because those are the promoted teams. No, sorry, Sheffield, Leeds and Burnley. It's Sheffield United, Sunderland. I believe it. So Sunderland beat Coventry. Sheffield United beat Bristol City. So interesting. And the National League playoffs, now they were interesting. I was, York City were supposed to be a hot team. Forest Green, were last season got relegated. This was their first season back down. Both got beaten by Rochdale and Southend United, so it's a Rochdale-Southend final. Both of those teams used to be in the Football League. I think Southend might have been championship level at one point. I don't think Rochdale have, but I think Southend might have. But anyway, look at that. I don't know if that's weather coming over there, but I have been seeing some of that about the weather in sort of the Midwest. It's where are we? The 23rd of May. I'm recording this in the evening, so I've been seeing a lot about the tornadoes, everywhere. Just been crazy with tornadoes everywhere. Some whoppers as well. Sadly, people have lost their lives, and I expect thousands of people have lost their homes. I mean, it was just unbelievable watching some of that. So yeah, we've had lovely dry weather here, certainly up where I am, around Manchester. But that's all coming to an end this evening, and I think we're supposed to be in for 5 days of rain. I don't know how bad they're forecasting, mega storm stuff. they've even suggested that we might get tornadoes. I mean, I know, we get tornadoes here. We get loads and loads of them. It's just they're so small and insignificant, you don't generally notice them. And often I think they're over water. But we get that kind of thing here. But I think they're just trying to scare people into thinking that we're going to see what you see in America. Tornadoes. It's not like we're going to get any bloody 4 or 5 over here. Come on, get real. We just don't have we're not the same climate for that. We don't have that sort of humid, that moist air, the sort of warm air coming up from the south. Of course, this is sort of right in between a couple of kind of big mountain ranges, aren't you? I mean, okay, not right next to you, but you know, you've got the Rockies over to the west, and then is it the Appalachians? Is that the other mountain range that comes down on the right, where of course you can get everything? Oh, I just hit the microphone. You then just get everything trapped in that sort of central spot. But I mean, they have been further east, I understand. But we don't have that here. We have very much of kind of similar sort of climate, sort of similar climate that we get pretty much every year. You know, it's not. We just don't have that humidity and so on. We just don't have the right things to create it. Obviously, we do get strong winds. We do get a few kind of, as I said, small tornadoes. But I just don't believe that we can ever produce anything like in the US. But we'll see. We'll see what comes. What are you doing here? What's going on? This be a good place to fill up. Where have we got the petrol station? Might go off here actually and fill up. Probably have a little stop here to let her out. Find this fuel station. Looks like it might be along here. Where are we? Can't see it.
Go straight.
I'm gonna have to bring the map up just to see where we are. Oh, it was there. It was the next one, right. My bad. My bad.
Go straight.
Whoops. Let's get my eye tracker sorted. Head tracker, eye tracker. Hello. Yes, don't panic. I'm on it. So if you're if you've never watched any of this owner-operator series, as I've kind of rebranded it, we are well into our company ownership, you might say. Oh, what's that there? Oh, I'm on Route 66. Sorry, I spoke because I was about to do a screenshot. So yeah, Route 66. I didn't know that. There was a petrol station there, but I'm not allowed in there. What was I saying? Yeah, owner operator. Yeah, so we've been making a lot of progress. We set up in. Well, I set up in Cheyenne and did a lot of contract work for other hauliers using their trucks and trailers, etc. And then managed to earn enough money to get my own truck. So I picked up a used Peterbilt 389 and made my way down to, I did a little bit of travelling around, but then sort of headed down towards Albuquerque and set up a second hub down there. Managed to find premises, got the deeds for that, and hired a few drivers.
Turn right.
Basically got them out to look for some used tractors to set them going, and then managed to make enough money out of that to buy this 389X. Managed to get a limited edition.
Go straight.
So brand new. So that's where we are, and we're not doing too bad financially with the 3 trucks in Albuquerque, and me. We're pulling in a fair bit of money every month.
Go straight.
So I was thinking of potentially expanding that one out, but that's going to cost a bit of money, and obviously if I do that, I've got to get more. I've got to get another truck. I've got to hire another driver, and then it all gets very expensive. But we'll see where things are. Make a few decisions. I mean, I'd like to expand the Cheyenne hub. Get that one a little bit bigger. Get some drivers there. But it's all money, isn't it? That's the problem. It's all money.
Keep left. After 50 yards, turn left.
Right, I will fill up and let this little thing out for a walk, and I'll catch you in a bit. All good there? All sorted, aren't we? All done? Right, let's get back on the highway.
Keep right. After 50 yards, turn right.
Nice
Turn right.
swing round here. Right, let's put the hammer down. Remember what I was talking about before I stopped for fuel? I was talking about the company, wasn't I? Yeah, so I'll have to figure out what to do on that one. I mean, so many things I'd like to do, but let's set up another garage somewhere. Spread the business out. High Plains haulers. Shouldn't really be out there, should you? I flashed to let you in. Well, you can come in. Come on in. Okay, set out there then. Please yourself. I have flashed to let them in. They don't want to know. There's another petrol station here. It'll be easier to get to as well. Well, mind you, the other one was if I come off at the right junction. Yeah, I took a little bit of damage to the trailer when they were loading that up. I can't believe it. You know, I've only just got it.
Yards, exit left ahead.
Oh,
Exit left ahead.
wait. Oh, behind me. I am indicating. You can see that. Yeah, as I was saying, nearly had a little bit more damage then. Yeah, a little bit of damage to the trailer when they were loading this thing on to try and get that repaired. I'm not particularly very happy about it, but c'est la vie. Can't do anything about it. It's too late now. What's done is done. No point crying over spilt milk.
Keep left.
The old cliches. Oh, I've just started a series on that roadcraft as well, which I thought was an interesting game to play. Kind of a simulation. So we'll see how it goes here. I'd never played it before, never touched it. It was the first time, so I was making a bit of a meal of that first mission, objective, whatever you want to call it, assignment. Oh, I'm doing it again. Just slow down, Jen. Slow down. There's no hurry. So I have to try and get another episode of that done. I need to try and get an episode of Farming Sim done. My Freshfield series, that's Farming Sim 22, but I want to try and get that one
Keep left.
through. We're in August. I want to try and get that one through to January, February of the next year, at least. I want to try and do some experiments with that because I want to see if it's possible to. Because there used to be a start from spring in FS22, so what I want to do is see if you can do that in FS25. But there is no mod for that, not that I'm aware of. I'll have to have a look before I do anything. But what I was wondering is because what it does is you kind of load the game, you select what map you want to use, and then obviously you pick your mods and stuff like that as you go through it. You set your mods, and it's at that point that you would enable the start from spring mod, and then once you've done it there you don't need it anymore. So I can only assume that what that does is somehow set the parameters in possibly the main XML file of that save. So I was thinking, I wonder what if you could create that file manually, point it at the map that you intend to use, and add a few other sort of preset information that might be necessary. You can potentially tell when you look at the XML. Sort of create that save game file straight away, just that file, and then load into the game, and ideally it would already have that save game prepared for you, so whatever number save game you select, it would be there, it would exist. So then you can obviously start the game, and then what I'm kind of thinking is at that point it generates all of the other files, but because you're starting in a month other than August, it potentially will set everything up as necessary. I am moving, I'm keeping on moving, I'm keeping on trucking. So I just need to experiment with that, because ideally if I'm going to stop my Freshfields series in Farming Sim 22 and bring it into Farming Sim 25, I'm going to want to going on here.
Keep left.
So yeah, if I'm going to want to be able to try and move into Farming Sim 25 at a reasonable point in the map that kind of matches or is close to matching the sort of storyline plot line as to why I'm potentially somewhere else, let's say, for example. I'll do some experimentation with that, but there's a couple of good maps out. I've noticed, been watching a few videos. Farmer Sim did one on Judith Plains. He did the Montana one, Judith Plains, which is a good looking map. Definitely going to be doing something on that one. And Farm Sim Guy did one on Ray County, Missouri. So we've got a Montana map and a Missouri map, both of which I think are great opportunities to set up a series, YouTube series, because they're both, well, they're very much the same, but then they're also very different. Obviously it's farms, so you kind of farm your farm, but it's how you farm your farm that is different for those two regions. If you base it on regional reality, some form of reality. I mean, potentially, obviously, you don't have to. You can do what the hell you want. But I don't. That's not me. I try to. I mean, maybe my Farming Sim 22 series, Fresh Fields, is not really that close to realism. I think that's probably because it was my first series, so I'm just kind of understanding how to kind of do things, how to get things done, etc. Finding my way around this YouTube line of work, so to speak. So, but yeah, I'd kind of like to try and bring some form of realism into it within the boundaries of what's possible with the game. So if you're up in Montana, and Judith Plains, I believe, is kind of central Montana, sort of. I think what did I see? I put a lot of info in ChatGPT.
15 yards, turn right.
And kind of just working out the area, what sort of things you've got. So you've got Lewiston, Hobson, I believe, and I can't remember the name of the other place, somewhere further west. So it's in that kind of area. So, you know, you set yourself up there with your local kind of sort of major population areas, and oh, we've got more roadworks, have we?
Keep left.
Oh, toll. Okay, yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, your population areas, and you can sort of build that into the storyline. You've, but then you've got your regional crops. So obviously, some crops grow better in certain parts, and again, it's all down to that kind of that climate in those areas, which doesn't stretch up as far as Montana. So the crops that do well further south in Missouri won't do as well. Obviously it's a bit more southeast, but won't do quite as well. So that's how they're different. So that's how you can farm, play the game, but you do it slightly differently. I mean, livestock is reasonably similar, but I would always say that potentially, I don't know, be nice if somebody left some comments on this one, but I don't know if I always see Montana more as beef cattle as opposed to dairy. I mean, there must be dairy farms up there, obviously, because they must do do local production of stuff, but I just always think of Montana more of that kind of, you know, farming cattle for meat production. But then again, there's certain crops, so you know, corn isn't really something. It's sort of wheat and pulse beans and stuff like that, grass, alfalfa, clover. That's sort of Montana. So again, there's a good selection of crops that you can grow. So you've got all of that. There's a bit of variety there. Where you've got your wheat and barley, two options there. You've got your peas, alfalfa, clover, grass. I don't think there's much other option other than peas. I don't think the crops are there to give a little bit of variety on that one. But again, the techniques for harvesting all of those are slightly different. And then when you get down to your Missouri one, so that's pretty much soybean and corn. But again, you've got your livestock, so potentially more dairy down that way. You bring in some other animals, and likewise up in the Montana map, you could. I think there are other types of livestock up there. So again, you've got that little variety there. But it's a different way of life, so that adds that variation if you can kind of bring that into it. But obviously I would, I'm kind of I say English, I'm not English, I'm Welsh, but I'd sound English because I've got an English accent, not a Welsh one, not by choice. So, you know, the storylines will always be linked to that kind of backstory in some way. So yeah, I'm interested. I think one of them, I think the Montana map, Judith Plains, is I can't remember which way round it is. Oh, who is it? I can't remember who's done which one. Is it DJ Modding has done the Montana one, and No Creek Farms has done the other one, or whichever way around it is. Those are the two modders. So I think whichever one was doing the Judith Plains, I think they've indicated they want to try and get it out before the next DLC comes out, which is early June. So I've got not much time to kind of get myself in a position to be able to do that, because I want to try and kick that one off fairly quickly. I'd like to be ahead of the curve of every other content creator doing the same thing, but we'll see what happens. I've kind of got some logos already sorted on that one, branch name and so on, so we're kind of good to go on that one. And again, I know what I'm doing storyline wise, because I had a storyline ready to go for the Elk Mountain map, Wyoming, in Farming Sim 22, but I was just having issues with the map. I think updates from when the map was originally created to updates to the game, and mods that I was using potentially were causing some conflicts with the map, and it just wasn't working, so I kind of didn't really progress it very far. But I could take that same storyline, not the whole thing, but take, you know, majority of it, slot it into the Montana map, which is kind of what I was after in the first place anyway, because a couple of years back I got a test with Yellowstone, which is kind of why I love Montana, to be honest, purely because of that. I just fell in love with the state, the landscaping that was in the get that turned very well, did I? You know, the landscapes in the TV series, and And I just kind of, obviously not that kind of John Dutton type ranching, but the whole idea of, oh, that would be something that I think would be quite good fun, you know. Love to sort of have a ranch out there, so that's kind of why
Right. After 50 yards, exit right ahead.
that one
Exit right ahead.
came into being.
After 100 yards, turn left. Turn left.
So I can use that one. And as for the Missouri map, again, I have got another kind of storyline, backstory, etc. for that one. That one was originally going to be on another US-based map called Hobo's Hollow. But again, I never did anything with that. I had everything set up. I just never got round to doing anything with it. Slight variations.
After 100 yards, turn right.
Each has their plot lines.
Turn right.
Stay in this lane because I'm going to have to turn off up here. I'm going to roll back, find that bite point, Jen. Probably shouldn't be sat on the clutch here. So yeah, I'm kind of all good to go, certainly with the Montana one. Not really done. I've got a name for the Missouri one, which is potentially appropriate. Again, what I did tend to do is I tend to use things like AI, so ChatGPT, and I kind of put ideas into it, and it generally responds with, oh, okay, yeah, that's a good. Oh, you could do this. Do you want me to do this? Well, yeah, okay, let's see what you come up with. And then I use it a lot to get some inspiration for ideas on logos, that sort of thing, as well as sort of plot lines and things. Obviously, the one thing about the AI is it's not particularly good at being able to understand the realms of possibility within the framework and boundaries and constraints of playing a game. So it tends to sort of propose great ideas, but they're just not practical. You can't do that. So talking about spending several episodes of the YouTube series kind of doing things away from the farm. Well, you can't do that because that's just not going to work. Are we actually going? We've been sat here for ages. What is going on here? I think we have an issue. Yep, we have an issue. I think I'm going to have to yeah, that truck's not moving. The fire truck's not moving. side there because I think this trailer's not going to get there. So I might have to... Yeah, okay. Don't watch. Look away. Look away now. You can look back now. It's all gone. How did that happen? Magic. The magic of the console command. Wells Fargo.
Keep right. After 15 yards, turn right. Turn right. After 100 yards, turn right. Turn right.
Been here before. I think I have. Yeah, I've definitely been here before. I recognise that church. And we'll go down. It'll be a weird little junction to the right, and then we'll go into like a building site. Yeah, this is a long one. Send the actress to the mission. Still good. Finally, see the end. The end is nigh. There's quite a queue behind me. Look at that. where are we dumping this one? That up on the top, I think it is, yeah.
You have reached your destination.
Yeah, we've been here a few times. I think. Maybe that's in my other briefcase. Maybe I've been here and oh, it's a nice, reasonably straightforward one. Oh, what we got there? Got those blocks there. Now I have to be careful of them. What did I say? I said I have to be careful of them. Now I need to get my tractor sorted. Money. I want to get it in there nicely. I want to leave it in a mess. That will do. Right. Not perfect, but oh, look at that! You can't see the damage. Right. Let's see. Yeah, good amount of money on that one. Oh, and we've hit another level. So what were we doing on this one? I'm going to have to swap glasses now because they're my driving glasses. Now I need my reading glasses. All on a bit of paper here. What are we? We've just hit 14, haven't we? So that was high value. Got it all planned out. My route through the skill. Okay, so where are we? 175,000. Yeah, we're making money. Got that 284,000. 7 days. So yeah, yeah, because I've got the 3 drivers. I don't know if any of them are you. If he's been doing anything with the old trailer, making any money out of it. Oh yeah. See how I mean? Yeah, Christina's making. She's earning good money. The Kenworth. Certainly the best driver. 6,800, 6,600. Yet good $2,500 to $3,000 more. Anyway, right. So yeah, we'll call it time on the episode there. Still got 2 Missouri places to get to as well. I'll have to get a move on with that. Might have to do that in the other save game, but yeah. So please do like the video. I'd really appreciate that. It does help spread my videos like a virus across YouTube. Please do subscribe to the channel. I am building up a reasonable number of subscribers, which is good. I think a few weeks ago I was struggling in the 50s. I'm up into the 70s now, and that's good. Thank you very much for those that have subscribed. I appreciate your support. Thank you to those that have been there right from day one of this, many, many moons ago, those very early subscribers. I appreciate you sticking with me. I enjoy doing what I do. I love playing the games. I love capturing it. I love waffling away to myself effectively. It's what it feels like because there's nobody here. You're hopefully there, but I can't see you. But yeah, I'm grateful that you take the time out of your busy schedules to watch my content. So thank you very much for that. And yeah, we'll see you on the next one. So I hope you enjoy the rest of your day, your evening, your night. Maybe when I play this back, because I hate watching myself and I hate listening to myself, I might look at this and think, no, Jen, that was a bad idea. We're not doing that again. Maybe I will keep it going in the next one. But and yes, I am wearing a Wrexham shirt, training top. If anybody was even kind of questioning that, and thinking what was I wearing. But yeah, so see you on the next episode. Have a good one. Take care. Thank you very much, and goodbye.